There we go. Check, check. Oh, we're peaking this sound. Let me fix that really quiet. Oh, but that's the volume. That's not the setting. That's the headphones. This is the setting that I want to fix. There we are. Hello. Hi. What up, nerds? I cannot agree more, Zimran. How's it going? Hello, Chris. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. I am running on Steam and bent glasses. So, what else is new? Look at this. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. I can't win with these. How's your week been? I've had a good week, except for, as you can see, I accidentally walked into a pole today. That's cool. I was getting out of the bus, and as I was stepping out, I glanced behind me just to make sure that I wasn't leaving behind anything on my seat. Wham! So, not my brightest moment right there, but alas. So that's I need to change out of it. I need to wash this bad. But I've just been so Hi Cass! Hello. I've just been so cold. It's friggin' freezing out again. This morning it was raining again. So, it's been one of those days. Also, I saw the weirdest thing. So, on my walk home, I pass a park. And I gotta show you this because I noticed something at this park. I've lived here at this house for how many years at this point? And I've passed by this park an untold amount of times. And I just never noticed, I guess, this structure. Or it's new, which also seems really weird because the structure certainly looks old. It's this rock that I'm trying to show you, but it's taking absolutely forever to load. So I might need to airdrop it from my phone because it's not downloading from iCloud in time. Which is why, as you can tell, I'm stalling because it's not working. Also, sorry I'm a few minutes late. I've just had a sling of technical issues. Here we go. It loaded. Dope. Since December of 2016. Yeah. So I walk past this lovely, beautiful park. And then I see I've never noticed this. Which is really weird. Because you think I would notice something like that in this green grass. And then I get up close to it. And that's all it says. There's no writing on the back or anything. It's just a stone. What does it mean? What does this mean? What? I guess I won't. I guess they won't tell me. They better not tell me now what it means. This is like, I feel like I'm in the Magnus archives. This is blowing my friggin' mind. I could have screenshot and DM'd faster than that. I know, I'm sorry. I could have snail mailed a Once again, Zimmer coming in with the zinger comments tonight. That's hilarious. But what? What does this mean? And how have I never noticed this? Since 2016. 7 years. I've seen this park. And So I'm questioning reality right now. Like, what? There you are. There's the weirdest thing that I've gone through today, and I'm still just trying to understand what is happening, what is going on. Has there been anything like that for you? That's just friggin' doesn't make any sense. What? Oh, hello, Hannah. Hello, alien. Yeah, it must be. It must be. I really feel like I'm in the Magnus archives. And I need to send this to Susan and see what she thinks. who, speaking of which, just woke up, so... Everyone say hi! 3, 2, 1. Bam. Thank you, thank you. I'm just messaging her good morning. Sorry. There we go. Nothing like watching a stream of someone just text on their phone. What's been the highlight of your week? Mine, I think it's just been today. Which is so funny because I'm not having a great day. That makes it sound like the rest of the week has been really sad. No, it's not that. It's like, I don't know, my boss just casually mentioned today, like, oh, we'll have to talk tomorrow. And I'm immediately going into like panic mode the entire day. I've been like, what does that mean? What do you mean we'll have to? Why? What? Did I do something wrong? What? And I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure intellectually that it's fine. But, you know, there's that part of you deep inside that's like, maybe it's not fine. What if it's not fine? What if I've done something horrible? I don't even realize it. So if it was just for that, then my, like, experience, my day would not have been really good. But I felt extremely supported by friends today. I had just like a few friends come up to me and say, hey, like, I even talked to you for like a week. How was your week? And just like, I like talking with you. And I'm like, I like talking with you. Thank you. So that was really, really special. And like, I don't know, that really helped. So that's kind of been my day today. Ryan and I had a date night Thursday night and watched the D&D movie. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad that you did. It was fun and much needed couple time. Oh, I'm sure with the baby. But I'm so glad that you did. Did you enjoy it? I'm sure. I've heard, no spoilers please in these comments, but I've heard that it doesn't take itself seriously and they get up to shenanigans in the same way that a D&D game would go, which I think is a great direction to take. If you're going to make a D&D movie, don't make it a serious quest. You know, don't make the Rings of Power D&D edition. Lean into the silliness of it. You know, make it more Detective Pikachu than the Rings of Power, is my personal opinion. Also, yes, I will tell Susan everything. Let me take a picture of this real quick. There we go. And let me text it to her. Bam. So I'm really happy for you, Hannah. Zimran went to a park with some homeschool friends and ran around. Nice. Pulled every muscle in my body. I bet that felt so good though. Like, I don't know, there's just something about running around that feels just invigorating. You know? That's awesome. Chris went to a NASCAR race. Nice! Yes, I saw, I think I saw in your story. That was awesome. Dude, I'm so glad. I'm so happy for you. I cannot stop thinking about the NASCAR race that we went to together. I tell my friends about it. So, thank you. That was such a fun experience. Funny you should mention Detective Pikachu because it had some similar vibes. Yeah, that's what I've heard. And that's awesome. I went up to Bob Potgrass's tweet up again. I think he kind of recognized me. Nice. Nice. That's really cool. I love it. Just like when you kind of form... Because like if you were a celebrity and you saw the same person multiple times, you're going to remember them. That's just a human thing. And so the fact that he knows like who you are, that's super cool. Yeah. What else happened this week? Oh, you know what's happened this week? I've really gotten into film photography again. I tried it. So when my grandfather passed away, oh, I didn't move my headphones. Oh no, those have been making the background ugly the entire time. When my grandfather passed away, we went through some of his stuff and came across this old. This was his old camera, the Canon AT1. This bad boy brought, or is the camera that a bunch of my childhood photos came from. Like, this sucker is from the 80s, I think, and it has photographed many family events. And so I've taken it out. I've put a bunch of rolls of film in it. I've taken photos with said film, sent them off to be scanned, developed and scanned, and I'm still waiting. So I've shot like 4 rolls at this point and have not seen the results of any of them. And I'm really hoping that they turned out, because this is a fully manual camera and you get no metering, no help at all. It is straight, that's it. This is all you get. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see what it's like in the viewfinder. Oh, that's cool. That did not help at all. Wait, lens in a lens? What? Oh, this is... How weird is this? Oh, you can also kind of see how this lens focuses, which is really cool. See that little like circle in the very center with the two? Oh yes, there we go. Now you can see, and the top and bottom lines go in opposite directions. So the way to focus with this lens is you put something. I'll just do my room. Oh no, I can do like my... What's a good thing to do? Wait, why is it no longer in focus? What? What is happening? Is my lens trying to focus? Why is it not staying in focus? Oh, my lens was out of focus. Got it. So basically, the top and bottom go in opposite directions, and you have to line them up. And when they're perfectly lined up, like it would be right about... Yeah, here we go. I'll use my ear as an example. You see how they're kind of askew? Once they're lined up, which should be right about... Wait, what? Why isn't it lining? What's happening? Okay, my arms are killing me. I'm so sorry. But usually they'll line up, and that's when you know it's in focus. I just burned through a picture. Oops! Whoops! Well, that's a picture that will be developed on film and will almost certainly be completely black and quite out of focus. But you do get to experience the most satisfying sound in the world, and that is winding this up. Ready? Ready? Yeah. So this has kind of been my whole thing. I've gone out with some friends. I take it back. My favorite event of this week was meeting up with a friend just to take film photos. She brought a bunch of those disposable cameras. I brought this, and that was like a week ago. We still haven't seen the results of the photos. And that's what's so weird. As soon as I got back, I felt this like pressure of, okay, now it's time to import these into Capture One and spend several hours going through and picking out the best ones and, tagging them and editing them and exporting them and uploading them and then sharing them. Nope. It was kind of nice to be like, oh, I'm done. Like, the experience was taking the photos, and I don't know. I'm just really hoping that the pictures did in fact turn out. Porta 400, baby! The most basic. That is the most stereotypical film roll possible. But that is, it's just kind of cool. I don't know. It's like a connection between me and my grandpa because he, loved taking photos. And this was his camera. And it's a camera that took a lot of pictures of me growing up. And I just find this really cool in a really roundabout way. So this has a huge amount of sentimental value to me. This one was my grandfather's. There's another one that's my grandmother's. That's the AE one, which is more of a, the go-to film camera for new people, which is me. But unfortunately, the shutter has been a little wonky on that one, so I need to send it in to be repaired, which I will do tomorrow. But that's kind of been my latest thing. And I really want to, I don't know, it's like a side of photography that I haven't really, I don't know, it's just weird. It's kind of freeing. It's like, oh, you take the photos in the moment, and then that's all. That's all you do. You get the results that you get back, but it kind of takes some of the pressure off, which is nice. Once I get home, instead of like, oh, now I have to spend the next few hours slogging through all these, it's just, nope, I'm done. I go to bed. And that's kind of neat. So that's been my thing this whole week. I'm super excited to see these photos, and I'm just waiting and waiting. So, yeah, is there any like new, not necessarily skill, but just like new interest that you've really taken this week? The new thing that's like got you really excited? I just noticed the bio. I have fun with those, man. I don't know, just like every week it's just whatever crap spits. I don't even think of those ahead of time. It's just like, oh, I'm uploading the thumbnail. Yeah. Want to see some NASCAR pictures? Sure, totally. Also, I don't know if you can tell, I am so tired right now. I got like 4 hours of sleep and have been roughing it all day, which probably also is why I've been just so overthinking, to be completely honest with you, about what my boss said. Because I'm just not fully thinking straight today. Yeah. You know that feeling where you feel like you're kind of just not floating, because it's not a physical sensation, but like your brain is like, you'll do a thing and then you'll be doing another thing and you don't have a strong memory of how you got from point A to point B. That's how I've been today. Like, I already cannot recall anything about the bus ride home. I remember seeing the rock at the park, and then all of a sudden I'm home. Foggy. Yeah, I've really had that today, which is probably not good. Probably should get some sleep, like, early tonight. Oh, Chris sent photos. Thank you. But all that to say, if, like, my energy seems a little bit low tonight, if the vibes are a little whack, I'm so sorry. That's why. It's totally my fault, too. Because I was a genius who left multiple assignments to the last minute. So guess who was up until midnight watching a movie and then writing a report on it? Guess who finished watching the movie at 10 p.m. and then had to write an entire paper about it in 2 hours? That's right, it's this boy. Don't do that, kids. If you hop around, it could be Froggy. Har, har, har. That was one thing about today that I'm really grateful for my supportive friends, is I made the worst pun in class today, and as soon as it left my mouth, I regretted saying it. And people actually genuinely laughed. Like, not a pity laugh, like a kind of laugh. And I was like, oh, that made me feel really good. It was a bad pun. There's a guy in our class named Armin who's really dope. I love Armin. And he was just kind of like helping everyone and was really nice. I was like, Armin's our man. Am I right? So that was also just like a nice thing today that made me really happy. Okay, Chris sent a bunch of photos, so thank you. I will pull them up right now. Thank you so much for sending them, Chris. Let me load these. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, I just saw some of them. Hang on. I'm looking at the download button, not the actual pictures. There's a download button in the corner. Whoops. Chris, I accidentally downloaded the picture right after the gas station. Probably shouldn't show that one on stream. That sounds really cryptic to everybody but Chris. Here we go. Wait, which order? Yes. Okay. You guys ready to see some of Chris's NASCAR picks? Chris picks of NASCARian persuasion? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Turns out nowhere. I'm going nowhere with that. There we go. Okay. Here we go. It's time for Chris's NASCAR pictures. Specifically the 75th anniversary. It's true. That's why the clash at the... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What was it called? Clash at the Coliseum. That's was one of the things. It was the 75th anniversary of NASCAR, which is dope. So, and of course, rocking the Star Wars hat as always, and the sweater. That's like, I have a similar sweater. Nice. Oh, was he? He was one of the guys, right? One of the reporter guys that hosted the meetup that you talked about and talked to, right? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he looks familiar. That's super cool, and I'm really glad, dude. Oh, dang. Hey, this guy's slacking off. Where's his trail? No, but that's cool. I bet that was friggin' loud. Oh man, this is huge. Yeah, it's like what you don't. I can say this now because I've been to a NASCAR race. What you don't expect is just how loud it is. Like shake you in your seat loud. So I can imagine, especially a track this big, how fast they were going. That must have been, you know. Oh, that's Bob Pockgrass. Got you. Okay, thank you. Zimrin. I want to act disappointed, but secretly I did like that. I've been enjoying a little bit more of the streamer Slamsicle because I just feel like I very much relate to him. His friend Ted will like say, "Hey, you'll like this one because there's a pun in it," and then he'll be like, "Oh shucks, I did like that." That's how I feel. That's how I feel about Zimmerman's pun right there. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Whew. That is gorgeous. Oh, I bet that was so neat with like the sounds, the excitement of the race, and the setting sun. That's gorgeous. Golden hour, baby. That does look straight out of a movie. You're right. Oh, that is the dramatic. Ooh. Oh, you got to go all the way down. Like Oh, I thought that was Chevy. I thought that was a reference to the Chevy versus Ford debacle. Like Herbie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We watched Herbie in class. Both the original and the modern remake. But we watched the remake first and then went back and watched the original. I don't know why we were watching this in like a third grade class. Now that I think about it, that had nothing to... I was in third grade. My teacher must have legitimately been like hungover or something. And there was also a movie, and all I could tell you about was that it was about a caterpillar who went on an adventure, and it was not Hermie the caterpillar. It was like traditional animation, like hand-drawn animation. And I recall the classroom that we watched it in more than the movie itself. So I'm so sorry I can't give you any more information than that. But didn't one of them have Barney Fife in it? Did it? Oh, I know Hermie did, because it was Don Knotts, the character Hermie. I was a Hermie the Caterpillar kid. Anyone else? Very, very strong, like Max Lucado era of who was that publisher? Oh my gosh. Who was like Max Lucado signed with? I don't know anything about Max Lucado, actually, now that I'm adult. If it turns out he's like a terrible, terrible person, then that sucks. But like my childhood was all his entertainment. Infinity Stream, is that it? I guess. Yeah, because it wasn't focused on the family. It was I feel like pretty much everybody here can, relate to just being homeschooled or an evangelical Christian upbringing, where I can talk about like Max Lucado and was it Infinity Stream? Zondervan. Yes, that was it. Thank you, Chris. Wow, that's a name I haven't thought of in years. If you don't know, it was honestly, now that I think about it, horrific animation. But at the time, it was just my entertainment. Oh my gosh, somebody uploaded like all of them. Buzzy Bee. That's right. Okay, this character was supposed to be edgy and too cool for school. And you can tell that because he has a leather jacket and sideburns.
Thanks a lot.
He was so
fun
dope.
Being a pirate. Me too.
I don't remember these characters.
We never got to...
But
You did it!
Oh
Your stinger
yeah,
was
I
the
really
other
liked the
king.
mosquito. I identified with the
was?
mosquito just on a personal level a lot.
Tiny ants and potted plants and butterflies.
Yeah, there they are.
Made me want to run away. Why
Oh my
can't I be
gosh.
like others? And why
Yeah,
don't they
Zimran, am I unlocking
I'm just a mantis who
like a
likes
childhood
to
that you totally forgot about?
play.
What is it with movies and ants being army characters? I feel like that's a reoccurring motif, right? Okay, hello. I don't even know. I do remember this particular episode.
The
Look at
swing
this
has been a bit askew,
amazing
eh?
animation quality. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about these. Yes, because at the end, the stink bug episode. Yes.
But I'm afraid to go to camp.
Oh my gosh, I
What if
haven't
the
thought
others
about
don't
this.
like me?
Okay, I will say the color palette pretty pleasing. I feel like the
Okay, I
animation
will.
quality got better and
Thanks,
better
God.
as these went on. That's right. Oh my gosh, this episode. I strongly remember this episode. But yes, at the end, he would talk with
Wormy,
Hermie,
I'm,
who was sitting on a bench.
Uh,
and I remember
two
those
words
effects blew my
I'm
mind.
sorry.
Oh, there he is.
right. Max says he's sorry,
It's also
Wormy.
just kind of funny to be like, oh, this guy was like
And he wants your
my
forgiveness.
childhood. I remember watching these
You
so
really
much as a
should be
kid.
more
And now I
careful.
see it, and he's just like, oh, he's just a guy.
Hermie,
Like, if I saw him, I'd just be like, hey, how's it going? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Okay, sorry. Total blast from the past there. Wow. Hermie and Friends. Yep. This caterpillar had some friggin' eyelashes, honestly. Oh my gosh. Was this the original? Oh no, that's a board book. What is this? That's not canon. Oh, it's a children's reading book. Got you. Cassidy, you never watched that? You had no childhood. No. This was my childhood. Oh my gosh. Stanley the Stink Bug. Yup. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's another, like, very vague childhood memory? I definitely watched this. Yes. Oh my gosh. I was super into Bionicles. And had a bunch set up on my room, and then I started like on my bed or right next to my bed and watched them so much, and then I started having nightmares, and my mom was like, no more Bionicles for you. And that was the last time I ever saw these. I've never considered the canonicity of Herbie and Friends. It's important. This is important stuff. Oh, what's in the Bible? Oh, you're young. I remember when What's in the Bible was announced. Back in my day, we had Veggie Tales. 3, 2, 1, Penguins was my jam. Yep. Although I always like really liked the scientist character. What was? Oh my gosh, what? Because it was. I just remember Kevin. No more for you, Jane. I can see your mom saying that. 100%, yeah. And GMM was in What's in the Bible. It's true. Yep, they talked about it. Finally. It's so funny to me that in their deconstruction episodes, they finally talked about when they were in What's in the Bible. Holy cow! When did that show come out? Because I still think of that as a really new show. But that was like early Rhett and Link. 2010! Wow! That is so much earlier than I thought it was. Look at this cast! There's 3 people! Oh wait, I'm not sharing my screen. How long have I not been sharing my screen? Look at this, the cast! There's 3 people! That's funny. That's... No! Wait, Zimran, you didn't see any of the... Oh no! I am going into my corner of shame. My corner of shame over here. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on me. I apologize. Okay, returning from the corner of shame. A new man. Ugh. Yes, Genesis begins it all. And appropriately, it's placed at the beginning of the Bible. They did one for like many of the books. Does anyone remember McGee and Me? Okay, I was not a McGee and Me kid. But my parents had a friend who their daughter loved McGee and Me. So I watched kind of secondhand because it was always on whenever I'd hang out with her. And so, kinda. I've seen some episodes, but wasn't really paying attention. I'm sorry. And Bible Man scared me as a kid because, oh, what was it? The Fibbler. That's what it was. This guy specifically scared the crap out of me as a kid, and especially in the end when he like dies and turns into a bunch of little triangles and it's just like a dissolve effect. But I thought it was real and I just watched a man die. And so my mom was also like, no more Bible Man for you. Bible Man is too scary for you, Chris. I feel like just the more that like context you get from my life, the more things make sense. Also, what is this? Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh! I did it again! I'm sorry. This is what I was talking about. This. Here, let me move the comments down like here. Oh, that's so embarrassing. This guy scared the crap out of me as a kid. Go to my timeout corner. You're right. Once again, it's time to return. It's the timeout corner. I don't like this corner. It's the timeout corner. Boo-hoo. It's the timeout corner. I despise this corner and I don't know what to do. Okay. I'm back, and this time I will be sure to do that. Look at this guy, though. Tell me if you saw this character as a kid get turned into triangles. Do they have the scene online? I'm the fiddler, baby. Hang on. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wait, what is...
Nikki, come here a minute. Is everything okay with you guys?
Wait, let me see if I can... Oh, here it is. Yes, this is the moment that traumatized me as a child. Well, okay, can you blame me? Oh, he got himself.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yeah, right there. That was it.
Gotta work on those memories.
That was enough to friggin' scare the crap out of me. It's definitely the eyes. Yeah, that effect was a little bit uncalled for. What was that? I saw somebody screenshotted it, and I thought it was fake. I thought it was a Photoshop and edit. But no, that actually happened in it. Oh, where'd it go? Well, still, that's a little intense. Villain turning into a pitch meeting thumbnail. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, what was it? Yes! These I thought were so cool. I don't understand what... They were like angels, but in a steampunk kind of way. Where it was like metallic and future-y, and they went to the moon, and they had rocket bikes. But I remember they had that one song that was like, how's it go? Dead on eye of my TV screen, 24/7. He's watching me. That was what it was. Entertaining angels, because they were the Australian band. Entertaining angels by the light of my TV screen, 24/7. He's a... Oh, there's a whole wiki for Angel Wars? What? Whoa, wait. There's lore? What is this? There's so much lore. Why? What, there's cards? What is this? And this is a whole wiki. How many of these were there? 320 articles. I'm sorry. I thought they made like 2 or 3 of these. This is a whole thing. There was an... Oh, okay. There's different anime. I was like, there's no way they made an anime of Angel Wars. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, there was only 3 episodes. Why is there a whole wiki for this with 320 pages? What is this? Things heating up in the Angel Wars fandom. I'm blown away. That's right, because like the first episode was standalone. The second episode ended in a cliffhanger. And I remember that because like on one of the I would make my friends sit down and watch this entire 38-minute movie just for a behind the scenes thing where it opens up with, now I know what you're the director saying, I know what you're thinking. What? How could you end on a cliffhanger? What? And I thought that was the absolute funniest thing. And then they announced that they revealed that they were like doing a oh my gosh, like the creature that was like this giant, oh my gosh, morgue? Is that what it was? Yeah, what is this? Hang on. Can we talk about just the description here? Meanwhile, Morg, infested with the Foundation Stone's powers, captures the Valkawa underworld by eating Crack, the demon jester, and all the Squarler demons. Morg then prepares to eat Ariana, but Paladin smacks Morg with his fly cycle and rescues Ariana. Eli sits in the Seven's turret with Q. Unfortunately, Morg throws a scrap of the underworld which knocks out the Seven's engine. What is this? What is this? I'm sorry. I thought this was supposed to be I need to move on. I'm sorry. I spent way too long in the Angel Wars wiki. Jeez, wiki has as much information as FNAF did after 3 episodes. Honestly. Jeez Louise. Okay, sorry. For that whole thing. I'm so sorry, Cassidy. I've never seen Faithful. I don't know what that is. I can Google it though. We can do that. Oops. I accidentally had OBS pulled up. Also, did you see that weird glitch with my Safari where I would type things in and nothing is coming out? That's weird. Oh my. Wait. This is like, what's that? The show that We Are Number One came from? That's what this reminds me of. Google Zimrin. Wally McDougal? Are you kidding me? Literally my entire childhood. That was my childhood, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is like the nostalgia night. Jeez Louise. Oh, also Cassidy and all of y'all. Susan says thank you so much. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's cast fact time. Yes, thank you for joining my Angel Wars wiki deep dive. You know how like there's always video essays on YouTube about people deep diving into a show that like either you totally forgot about or you never watched, and yet it's like a 3-hour video essay, yet you're gonna listen to the whole thing and darn it, you're gonna like it. What if I did that for Angel Wars? What if I just got really obsessed with Angel Wars? I've low-key really been thinking about doing that for this movie. Because I can repeat it by heart. I know everything about this movie. And I thought it kind of might be neat in the same way that like The Odd Ones Out did a video about the oh my gosh, what's the puppet show? The Crystal something? Like we basically just went over the story. I could totally do that with this. And also, why was this so scary? Like, this is a little bit... I love how my mom was like, no, Bible Man is too scary, but like... Oh, where was... It fades from this into like an actual skull, if my memory serves me correct. No, that's not what I'm going for. Yeah, an owl comes off as sadistic, talking about how they will all die like it is great, and I loved every second of it. Yeah. Yeah. Adventure is a wonderful thing. Oh my gosh, I could totally still hear this in my head. You'll face unearthly dangers and look at them and laugh. The claws, the teeth, the chase, the thrill. You'll never want to come home. Maybe you never will. That's the beauty of adventure. It's strictly sink or float. It runs you till you're ragged, then it grabs you by the throat. I can't roll my R's. You'll struggle to survive it, though the chances are remote. Yes, yes, this is the moment.
The eye of the skull itself.
I wasn't Winnie the Pooh. General Pooh. Off you go, marching high and low. Your friend wait at the end.
Right here.
Yeah.
Take
Take
a
a
look.
look. The map is perfectly clear.
With your excellent
Sense of direction. You've nothing to fear.
Through the quicksand.
I can't hear myself. I can't actually know if that was in sync or not. But, hey, James, how's it going? Okay. Oh, you know what time it is? We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is. The infinity symbol is technically called a lemniscate. Lemniscate. Am I pronouncing that right? Almost certainly not. Lemniscate. Lemniscate. Something like that. That's really interesting. Neat. Also, oh yes, it was the Dark Crystal. Thank you, Cass. Zimrin fact, the fastest gust of wind ever recorded on Earth was 253 miles an hour. That's crazy. That's terrifying. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. That's like Tom Scott's most recent video when it was on a train going like 300 something miles an hour. Technically it was like 500 kilometers an hour, but I'm American. I know. The metric system is so much better than imperial, but I have been raised with imperial, and so I understand it inherently better than metric, which I still have to mentally convert. And sorry, so anyway, history fact, Christory fact. Richmond Raceway had the coldest NASCAR race in February 1990. Temperatures in the 20s and a wind chill of below 0. Jeez. That's cold. That's friggin' cold. Holy moly. I know, James, I know I'm 2 months behind on the videos. I'm so sorry. It's just been, this semester's been good, but it's been so rough. And last time it took me like a week to edit them with absolutely no distractions in my life. And this time I'm trying to do it well. Also, I have midterms coming up. This is my last week to study. okay, I'm fine. Thankfully, I do really enjoy these subjects, so like I want to do the work, but it's still hard, you know. So that's where basically all of my time and attention and like trying to balance that and also working and also doing like it's a lot. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm definitely reaching the end of what I can physically do. I mean, this is the first time I've had just. That's another reason why I love these live streams so much. Is it's just an hour where I can not think about the stress. Oh, not the stress, but like the ever-growing pile on my to-do list, and because it always constantly feels like no matter what I'm doing, I feel guilty that I know I should be doing something else, something bigger. Even when I'm actively doing homework, I'm thinking, oh, I should be doing this other homework instead because it's a bigger assignment. Even though, like, I need to get this smaller assignment done first because it's due tonight, and the other one isn't due for like another, till the end of the semester, but I should be working on it instead. And I'm just constantly feeling like that nagging in the back of my mind. And it's starting to really affect just my ability to enjoy anything in my life. But I know that I felt this way before many times. And I've made it through them each time. And I'm grateful that I did put as much effort into every assignment that I did, because I've been able to keep my GPA up. And so I know that this is temporary. I know it. And that's that's that. Sorry, I don't know where I just blacked out for 30 seconds. Also, Ryan just sent me a thing, and you have to see it because it legitimately made me chuckle. This is good. This is good. Here we go. Yep. Is that a new meme format? Did you just create this? Did you like pause it at the perfect time and crawl? Like even Tigger's face. That's so good. You got them perfectly. I am mad impressed. That's so good, Ryan. Oh my gosh. Well done. Well done. That's awesome. Oh man. Sure did. That is so cool. Jeez Louise. Yeah, wait, that's Ryan gets the best meme of the night. Zimmerman gets best comment, Ryan gets best meme. And I think I'm going to start wrapping this up here now because I have got to fall asleep. Something fierce. I don't know if you can tell, just really, really running on fumes. That's an expression that my dad would always say that I've really picked up. Most of pretty much everything I say comes from someone else in my life. I just steal all of my bits. Yes, Cassidy is exhausted. Zimrin, I agree. I know, and I'm on the West Coast. It's only 8 o'clock for me. I can't even imagine when it's like 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Chris, please, I love you, man. Please get some sleep. But yeah, thank you all so much for just hanging out Monday nights. The best nights. Monday, Funday. It's true. And thank you for putting a wonderful conclusion to a fun but very anxiety-filled day. So this really, really helped me. Thank you. Not to get too real, but I feel like we've already gone there a bunch. So, thank you, Hannah. It's genuinely, it's my pleasure. Like, it's my favorite thing. And I'm not just saying that because Ryan has a history of saying my pleasure. But, yeah, thank you. And yes, good night. I hope that y'all have really good, nourishing sleep. And you wake up tomorrow feeling just absolutely on top of the world. Because that's what you deserve to feel like. And in the meantime, stay asleep. Stay dreaming. Stay sative. Stay howdied. Stay flushed. Stay sprinkled. Stay Ford and Chevy. Stay flexible. And Chris, I agree, but I feel like if no, I don't. I agree. No, no matter what I say, I'm gonna be in trouble. No, that was funny, but I was gonna say if I say that one, I feel like I will get in trouble. Stay streaming, stay sative, and yes, I'll try, James. I really will. And most importantly, stay wiped. Bye. Oop. That was the wrong thing to hit in OBS. Yes, stay. Just stay. All you gotta do is stay a minute. Just take your time. The clock is ticking, so stay.